Alright, play that new track.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Here we go.
Yeah, I seen the hunger in their eyes by the corner store. Mom Dukes praying that the war don't reach your door. Summer heat, dice games on the milk crate. Judge handed numbers like he working off a kill rate. We learn math through the grams in the hand-to-hands. OG says stay sharp, always wash their hands. Block full of murals and memorial candles. Life small, but the weight on our shoulders, mammoth handles. I wrote plans in the composition, coffee stains. Roaches in the hallway, echo in the broken frame. Transit maps folded in my back pocket. Dreams bigger than the turnstile in the cop wallet. I cut class, read prophets on the back steps. Saw the same script looping through the project. Shorty with the face tat, eyes mad ancient. Talk like he'd seen every lifetime in the basement. He says, son, it's all cycles and sequences. Pyramids, precincts, presidents, grievances. You either learn how to surf through the turbulence or be another mural on the curb past tent, y'all. I caught chills when he spoke on the higher call. Said the street is just a mirror for the higher wall. Same bricks, same chips in the human code. Either build or be buried in the usual role. I watch fiends turn to fossils on the same step. Watch kids turn to bosses off the same deck. Gunshots, just punctuation in the syntax. Paramedics treat the body like a gym mat. But I've been charting constellations out the 6th floor. Rewriting what my wrists and my fists for. Every scar's just a map of where I've been wrong. Every loss gave the lungs for a big song. We seen time fold up on a late night. Old heads talk like they lived it in a past life. Triple beam balance with the tarot cards. Science in the cipher, we compare our scars. We discussing black holes and black coats. Stock quotes, crack smoking, crack hopes. Trying to turn the alleyway into a launch pad. Make the pain pay rent for the long drag. He said guard your mind like your last breath. Guard your word like your last check. Never worship what they flex in the glass case. You already rich if you moving with a vast faith. So I walk where the taxis and the planets meet. Clouds overhead, cracked glass under feet. Every siren like a mantra in a strange tongue. Every stop sign like a scripture for the brave young. I seen brothers trade halos for a chain link. Sisters high, hold galaxies and they straightening. Teachers in the staircase, chalk on their black palms. Giving free game like a passport that strong. We was raised on eviction and eviction threats. Bleachers at the park where the mist gets set. Kids drawing future worlds in their notebook. That's a blueprint, not a doodle, better look close. We align like the buildings on a tight block. North Star hiding in the night smog. Still we navigate, fade off a thin clue. Use a crack screen phones like a wind cue. I'm just talking what I walk through. Rain heavy, still praying that my aim's steady. If the Most High watching through the gray fog. Hope you see I kept faith in the chaos. From the train tracks humming to the last breath. From the lunch card lines to the casket. It's the same cold concrete, same hard lessons. But the mind stay climbing, that's the God essence.
I learned math from the I learned math from the cracks in the pavement. I learned math from the cracks in the pavement. Angles of the corners where the buyers made statements. I learned math from the cracks in the pavement. I learned math from the cracks in the pavement. Angles of the corners where the buyers made payments. Old head said, kid, every block got a language. You either learn the slang or you vanish in the anguish. Buildings leaning in like they eavesdrop quiet. Sirens in the distance like a ritual, a diet. You absorb what you hear till your thoughts move violent. Till you train your mind's riot to sit down and move silent. Every handshake's data, every stare is a lecture. Shorty on the stoop, pain wrapped in a gesture. He asked what's the meaning of the scars on my sector. I said read the pattern, little man, that's a vector. They selling quick highs, I'm peddling perspective. Same staircase, but a whole different objective. You could chase small change, stay locked in the hectic. Or orbit higher thoughts, let your steps get selective. I seen time freeze and the fiends blank blanks. Future on pause for a $5 chance. Street lights flicker like they stuck in a trance. But the sky got constellations drawing long range plans. We from where the moon looks close, still distant. Gunshot echoes set the tempo consistent. Yet above that chaos there's a code, there's a system where every human heartbeat link up with the wisdom. The lobby with the gods, we debating those scrolls. Astro charts drawn over dice game goals. One cat quoting physics while he's loading his bowl. Said energy don't vanish, it just changes role. We talked orbits, protons, prophets, planets named after deities, pockets and prophets. How a mind stay caged when the cosmos is logic. You worry about your outfit, I'm mapping out the cosmic. We under same sun that fed ancients and finds. Same star fields watched by the prophets and finds. But you stuck on the color of the sneakers you flaunt, while your unrealized self stand right in front haunts. I seen brilliance in a brother with a felony stand, calculating prime numbers on a half-lit ramp. He said if they taught this in class instead of test camp, half the block be building rockets out the food stamp. I told Shorty with the razor in his sock, that's fear. You a galaxy of atoms while you shrink to this tear. He shrugged, said here, being gentle get you spared. I replied true, but being empty keep you here. We measure worth by the weight of a chain, when the heaviest metal on your neck's in your brain. If you never tune in to that signal in your frame, you a lost transmission just looping the same. Look, the Milky Way don't care about who run drills. It's been slow, patient over unpaid bills. Comets cut the sky while we cut each other's wheels, arguing over crumbs, missing $1,000 skills. Every breath is a loan from a far off sunlight, travel mad years just to spark your lungs. You a vessel of that fire, not a number with a gun, but they train you to forget it by the time you young. So I walk like a monk on a broke down stoop, minding Orion but my feet in the soup. I the cold old truths in the smoke from the roof, where the elders used to talk till the night turned mute. One told me, son, your skin is a suit, your name is a tag, but your essence is the root. Study ancient maps in the wrinkles of the youth. You'll see future and past both living in the proof. So I file these jewels in a spiral archive, every bar like a seed that decided to stay alive. Maybe one grow deep in the kid on the drive who look up, see Jupiter and finally feel size. Street wisdom heavy, but it point to the stars, from the corner bodega to the reddish glow of Mars. Human potential ain't a myth in the bars, it's a quiet revolution when you know what you are.
I learned math from the I learned math from the cracks in the pavement. I learned math from the cracks in the pavement, angles of the corners where the buyers make payments. I learned math from the cracks in the pavement.
Crack stoop, ash in the breeze. Dice game parked on the corner. Time moves slow, rent due faster. Cousin got booked, mama's in the back with the soda. Rust on the gate, graffiti like scriptures. Every little tag got a ghost in the letters. Old head said shorty life's chess, not checkers. Then he lit a square, blue smoke, get the pressure. I was flipping through a torn up science book, right between the fiends and the fried food smell. Saw Saturn rings in the black and white picture. Thought how the hell we stuck in this cell. If atoms hold galaxies inside them, then this block might be bigger than it seems. Broken glass underfoot like fallen constellations, each shard reflecting some unfinished dream. We orbit the liquor store, same rotation like moons round a planet that never saw dawn. School counselor said I should lower expectations, but my mind left first the first night I yawned. Stared at that busted street lamp blink, mapped it to a star chart page in my mind. If the universe curved, then he's curved up. Corners might bend into something more than the grind. So I scribble my name in the margin of space next to Jupiter storms in the distant sun flame. Told myself, kid, you made it that chaos. Same dust in your lungs, same fire in your veins. Now I read the block like a birth chart. Check the angles, who squares who. He in a war with his own dog rising. She tryna run from her past, but it flares right through. OG said he seen too many Mars men, gun in they hand. Can't calm that spark, no elders talk Saturn. Discipline, patience, just get it right now before it get dark. I saw a brother with the world in his notebook, bars heavy like neutron stars. Judge gave him years for a half of a habit, whole galaxy caged in some county yard. We pray facing cracked brick, not Mecca, but the message still travel through the morning mist. angels in hoodies, halos tilt sideways, guarding the dice that the devil kissed. Under that train bridge, rust like blood. Kids draw rings around potholes, call them worlds, one kick, earth shatter, all chalk scatter, and they laugh like the universe just swirled. I tell them, you more than a body on camera, more than a file in a case back room. You a map of every star that ever exploded. Try and remember you once were a plume. Look up, that's your family tree. Orion like a cousin with a scar on his chin. When you feel that pull from the pit of your stomach, that's gravity begging you to rise from the sin. So I walk that line between sewers and supernovas, trash fire smoke and the crescent moon grin. If the cosmos started from a spark in the silence, then this little voice here might be my twin. I ain't preach, just speak from the trenches. From a block that taught physics with broken glass. Urban wisdom said learn from the falls. Cosmic knowledge whisper you more than your past.
Yeah. It's for the ones that read between the lines. Seen the dirt and still look up. Yeah. Came up where the dice rolled crooked. Graffiti on the metal where the night train shook it. Lil homie with a spiral writing pain in the margins. Mom's in the kitchen turning bills into bargains. Pop gone, just a Polaroid fading on the dresser. Learned early how the landlord apply pressure. Corner store clergy preaching over warm beer. Tell me son, every saint was a thief they first year. I study faces like maps, saw the fault lines. Old head with the scar said he earned all mine. Taught me how a quick word change a whole outcome. How a closed fist make you deaf when the truth come. He said listen, shorty, you a universe in a hoodie. They call it hood, but it's really hidden goodie. All that anger in your chest is a small sun flaring. Aim it right, you light worlds. Aim wrong, you perish. I'm from a block where the sky feel rented. Air thick, full of prayers, never sent discontented. But even in the sirens in the side-eye stairs, I saw patterns in the chaos like the night out there. Constellations in the cracks of the brick wall. Every chip is story where a fist hit, miss fall. I walked past the trap like a black hole spinning. Heard it promise quick meals, felt my soul thinning. So I stepped left, right into the unknown. Only armor that I had was this battered backbone. And a hunger in my head that the streets couldn't feed. So I traded every shortcut for a slow burn creep. OG rolled up, lips dark from the years. Voice deep like the bass in my fist. Said you see that dude nodding by the bus stop pole. He was captain of the squad with a scholarship goal. Now he orbit that spot like a broken moon. He got stuck in a loop, kept repeating one tune. Life echo, same echo till the echo just die. Don't get trapped in a story you too scared to revise. I took that, tucked it in the crease of my brain. Like a folded little map out the belly of the train. Every tunnel got an end, but the ride feel long. You forget about the light when the dark too strong. Still my mind left the block for my body ever did. Reading pages in the stairwell where the roaches hid. Inching names in the text felt like cousins of mine. Talking about cycles, ages, how the stars all align. I realized we the same dust as the curbside glass. Same dirt in the nail as the comet that passed. We a mix of the gutter and the glow unseen. Whole cosmos cramped in a one-room dream. Short temper, quick tongue, but my will stay patient. Every setback just a test of the calibration. You can measure any man by the weight he carry. Not by what he flaunt, but the truth he buried. So I learned to unpack what my pride kept sealed. Turn panic into patterns, turn wounds into shields. Now I walk through the block like a quiet equation. Each step small proof of a wider creation. Little man asked, why the sky so far? I said it ain't little bro, that sky in your heart. You can chart every scar like a hidden star chart. Every L that you took is a launching pad part. We from shootouts, food stamps, court date stress. But also from the first kid to ever say yes to a thought that ain't fit in a regular box. To the dream that ain't shrink from the regular clocks. They gon' measure you in grams, we measure you in growth. Street math versus soul math. I learned to keep both, cause the rent want numbers, the heart want depth, and the world take chunks every time you left. But don't ever let the losses make you less than legend. You descended from survivors that been every weapon. We the children of the ones who refuse to fold. They pass down more than trauma, they pass down gold.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitten in hell, hell. Bitten in hell. Bitten in hell, hell.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitten in hell.
I learned math on the map of Orion. Counted debts in the dark, who you rely on. Grandma's forked tongue said the sky gon' listen if you pray with your feet, not your eyes on religion. We was kids on the curb, trying to scheme past curfew. Satellites over Section 8 roofs, they observe you. Old head said, shorty, them stars ain't wishing. They just burn till they done, that's a different mission. I seen Mars in a marble, rolling past blood on the asphalt. Judge draw circles on my cousin rap sheet, said it's his fault. We orbit what we know, same store, same corner, same liquor, same lotto, same law and order. But the cosmos don't care about your block talk. Light years laugh at the limits of a sidewalk. Still I scribble little orbits in the comic book. Faded trying to map out a way that my fan feels safer. Sat quiet in the cold, could've froze my pride. Only warmth that I got was the smoke outside. Whole universe expanding, but my room stay small. Crack paint thin walls, heard my step pop brawl. Heard my mama ask God, you forgot our name. I just stared at the ceiling like we part of that flame. If a star gotta die so a new one living, then maybe all this pain just a premonition. We talk faded the bodega, back by the freezers. OGs say the wise don't complain, they read deeper. Every planet got scars from the rocks they survived. You ashamed of your past, but that's proof you alive. I've been broke, been bent like a crescent in June, still glowing on the side of a shadow-filled room. Street lamp flicker, but my mind stays searching like a kid with a book trying to translate burning. Asteroid habits, I crash in the same place. Same short temper, same short money, long case. Homie caught 3 strikes, judge talk like Jupiter. Heavy and distant, no love in his numerals. I started seeing systems in the smoke by the hydrant. Patterns in the sirens, wisdom in the silence. Universe large, but the truth real simple. Every law of the stars live inside your temple. You attract what you are, that's that gravity grind. You escape when you work more than you worship the time. Every lie that you sell add weight to your chest. Every stand that you take put light in your breath. I ain't preach, I just speak what the pavement taught. How to turn cold nights into patient thoughts. We just atoms in a jacket, trying to stretch our chance. But the way that you move, right the next man's map. I keep my head in the sky, both feet in the struggle, trying to line up my heart with the laws of the hustle. See the hood like a black hole, it been your hope. Swallow bright minds whole, turn them into a quote. T-shirt, candlelight by the deli at night. Another kid in the ground that was ready to rise. I was inches from that. Couple steps, wrong second. Couple texts, wrong message, wrong flex. Long sentence, but Neptune blew cool in my thoughts now. Calmer, I done learned how to move like a seasoned farmer. Plant seeds, don't beg, let the harvest answer. Put a book in the hand, that's a smarter handgun. Streetwise, I still peep which car too slow. Still know who gon' fold when the charge too grown. But I measure that weight like the moon's on Saturn. Every circle I keep, gotta shift my pattern. I done walked through the rain till the pain felt normal. Had rage so raw, it could change your aura. But I paused, took a breath, heard the galaxies hum. From the train tracks humming to the crack of the drums in space. Never judges what a star been through. Why I judge my own soul for the scars I knew. Now my philosophy simple as the first of the month. Every bruise is a page, every loss is a run. Climb slow, climb slow, climb slow, climb slow. Climb slow, climb slow, climb slow, climb slow. Get down.
Yeah. Red eye morning, bodega gate halfway raised. Old man counting his change slow. Muttering names of the ones in the grave. Steam from the grate, mixed with my breath in the cold. I walk past tags on the brick. Every scribble is a scripture in code. Cracked screen glare, maps on my phone like stars. But my shorty in the PS still can't see past the blocks fall. Cop car crawling, same play for a decade straight. He patrolling our possible futures, trying to turn potential a case. I seen a genius folded in a project stare, talking about string theory with a belt still tight on his arm there. Past, present, parallel, all of it pressed on a metro card. We swipe through alternate timelines just to make it it to a double shift job. Straight up. Sky got planes, but the ground got plans for us. Either clock and clock out or clock by the hand of the judge. Mama said learn, Pop said earn, then leave. I stood between both sermons like a priest that forgot what to preach. Dollar sliced grease on the same hand, turning the page. Reading that the universe expanding while the rent do expand in the rage. Saw a kid with a book bag, eyes bright, whole life unwrote. He said, big bro, you think we from Mapes? I said, nah, we from unspoken quotes, from prayers that ain't reached ceilings, from deals that ain't reached courts, from seeds our grandmothers buried deep in the stories they never taught. Look, every project window is a portal in cheap glass frames. You either see bars and brick or blueprints and big bang flames. I've been both, fiending philosopher in one frame. Stepped over shells in the playground, calculating angle, distance and pain. We measure garden style watches and Wi-Fi streams. Scroll for truth in a tiny screen while the real thing breathe at arm's length. I tell my youngin' you a Galaxy with a bus pass. He laughed, said that's corny. Young then asked me how to beat math, so I broke down fractions, used a Pax and pass on the Ave. Told him if you could flip these numbers, you could bend any limit they have.
We the sons of Subway Spar, daughters of corner store light, made from concrete and Constellations, half complaint, half prayer at night.
If we tapped every neuron firing from the towers to the last dead-end block, we could tilt this whole city on axis, make the universe lean when we talk.
Yeah, black sands, brownstone mill stuffed in the slack. Shorty on the corner with a daydream black. Dice game jumping, cops creep past slow. Mom's bringing in the window, eyes tied but you blow. Metal gates rattle, store lights flick on. Plus brakes squeal like a broken phone home. Red race running, every face have known. But I see halos of a overpaid phone. Rap on the wall, red ride and wild style script. Roberts with a marker in a milk plate diff. Old head say son, every block got a sky. On at the time street, convinced that you can't fly. Tuck that deep in my jeans. Next to the blunt raps and half that dreams. Look ghosts on Ryan over busted trains. Constellations line like tracks for our brain. From the streets to the stars, we align in the dark. Every scar that we carry still carved in the mark. From the roof to the moon, out the boom of the hood. Turning pain in the tower like we always could. From the bus stop nights to the broad gate grind. We the spark in the grind, hitting gold in the mind. From the streets to the stars, from the stars to the art. Every loss, every lesson, just a map. Ram Bam, I used to tell me, boy, you hold it in your age. It's so seen stories that ain't written on this page. Maybe that's why I feel worlds in the gland. See a whole revolution in a single second chance. I be smelling bleach, still the air feel holy. Echoes in the hallway are the ones that show me how to take cold flags, slip them in the warm hole. Gotta be a tightrope as a high road slow. With systems like the ceiling like a low floor trap. With the brain band bars like a broke door latch. We the same raw matter as the stars that burst. So I treat each verse like a prayer for the curse. Chat a little homie with the chip front tooth. Every wrong turn routes to believe do the truth. You ain't your last sale, you a lifetime try. Your spirit got wings, ain't measured by the sky. At the streets to the stars, we align in the dog. Every star that we carry still carved in the mark. From the ropes to the moon, out the womb of the hood. Turn the pain into power like we always could. From the bus stop lax to the broad day grind. We the spark in the grime, hitting gold in the mind. From the streets to the stars, from the stars to the heart. Every loss, every lesson, just a math for the heart.